Okay, so when we came back after doing everything in Sringeri, we slept, we had rest, and the next day we woke up. We proceeded to Halebidu. The route was very scenic, and at Halebidu we saw a lot of things. Hello everyone, we are at the Halebidu temple here, and one thing I wanted to tell about how to look temples also. So I had in my Hampi message told to look at temples you must understand what deity is worshipped there and who's building that temple. Is he a Vaishnava or is he a Shaiva itself? That also matters. And what era is it built in? And what context, if there is any specific context. Era as in if it's medieval, if it's post-medieval, like if it's pre-medieval, things change, right? And additionally, if there's a specific context, like Chennakesha temple was built after the victory of Hoysalas over Cholas, right? So that context also matters. One thing we must see very carefully though is I have noticed generally, and I've told Dr. Sathe also, who is my mentor in Orientology a bit, that in general, I have seen Vishnu appearing a lot in Shiva temples, in general. But I have not seen Shiva appearing that much in Vishnu temples. For example, I'll show you one place directly. There's Narasimha here directly. Like the intricacy of the carving is very nice, huh? This is a Hoysala pillar. I've seen it very nicely. And I'll show you Narasimha directly first. So it's a bit difficult to see, but do have a look. Uh, this is Narasimha. So it's a very nice painting and with very nice carving. And additionally, there's a lot in. I am at Halebidu, Hoysaleshwara temple, and there's a lot. Also, yeah, I'll also want to share that the temple is generally a place to show off. See the passageway. By show off, what I mean is it's to celebrate one's mythologies, one's scriptures and learning. So you will generally have pictures and scenes from Ramayana and Mahabharata. So for now, this much is enough. Now, right around the Hoysaleshwara Parikrama, you will see multiple in Vishnus, forms of Vishnu. You will, of course, see Nataraj Shiva. You will see Shiva fighting. Additionally, inside also, you will see Shiva fighting Nataraja. You will see one particular thing that you will see Vaman, you will see Narasimha, you will see Krishna. Which was very shocking to me, as I said in the previous video, that on Shaiva temples you are seeing Vishnu. But one particular mural that was very interesting to me was it looked like there was a woman or at least a warrior looking at something through a telescope. I have put it right here. So there are very multiple questions of whether it really is a telescope or it's an old horn, but we have it right here. Now, after Halebidu, we went to Belur, the Chennakeshwara temple. Hello, everyone. So, after visiting the Hoysaleshwara temple in Halebidu, Halebidu is the capital of erstwhile capital of the Hoysalas. We are here at Chennakeshwara temple, Belur, which Vishnuvardhan was born a Jain. His name started from B. I don't really recall his name, but he was born a Jain. He came in contact with Ramanujacharya. And Ramanujacharya had fled Chola persecution. Cholas were Shaivs. Ramanujacharya was Vaishnav. He had to flee. He came to Melkot, met, and that's where Vishnuvardhan met him and took the name Vishnuvardhan and became a Vaishnav from Jain to Vaishnav, proper Vaishnav Hindu. And he defeated the Cholas because, well, Cholas are also his political enemy and now it became religious also. So he defeated them and built this grand temple. This is the entry Gopuram. This is the main temple complex. These are additional subsidiary temples. And this mandap and this corridor reminds me a lot of Hampi, the Vittal complex at Hampi. Really great. So hello everyone, we are here at Chennakeshwar Temple, Southern Gate. Now, one of my mentors, Dr. Sathe, told me that at the Southern Gate, right on the lintel, there is a figure of Varaha. Lots of researchers thought flagged it as Narsimha, but it's actually Varaha. I don't know if you can see here and post the photos here. It's right here. This is Varaha really. It looks, people get confused with Narsimha because he has an intestine in hand. Now, why is it Varaha? The question, well, firstly, it's an avatar of Vishnu. Secondly, Varaha is considered a symbol of victory because he freed the earth from clutches and all. So, because Vishnuvardhan defeated the Cholas, he instituted Varaha here. It's a very interesting fact that Dr. Sathe told me. Thank you to him for that. And additionally, there's another sculpture that I want to see, which is a Vaishnava infighting sort of culture. Hello everyone. Another very interesting sculpture that we wanted to show to you was Hanuman and Garuda are actually fighting. Now, are they really fighting and what's the story is? So, Dr. Sathe, another, like as I said, he's my mentor. He wrote a paper pondering over the question whether these are political fights. Meaning, within the Sri Vaishnava tradition itself, like the Vaishnavite tradition itself, there are two different factions, right? One's the Ramanujacharya faction, the older one, and one's the Madhavacharya faction one. So Madhavacharya faction is the Vayu faction, which claims that after Vishnu, Vayu is the greatest, or one of the like Jivottama Sarvat. Hari Sarvottama, Vayu Jivottama. Like within the Jivas, Vayu is the greatest. And the Ramanujacharya faction claims about Garuda similarly, make similar claims at least. Now, Ramanujacharya faction, that's why they have said that these are actually infights there. Additionally, there's a Puranic story also between Garuda and Hanuman. So Garuda becomes egoistic, saying, I am the one who carries Vishnu, so I am the greater one. No one comes close to me. So Hanuman is sent by Rama there, or Krishna actually there, to break Garuda's ego. And he actually says, ki, I'll start destroying all the gardens of Dwarka just to see who's stronger one. So Hanuman starts destroying gardens of Dwarka. Then Garuda comes there, why are you destroying my master's gardens? So he said, try and stop me. And that's the fight that's shown between a fruit. There's a fruit in between. There's Garuda on one side and Hanuman on the other. But well, there are many theories regarding this, and whether it also had to do something about Vishnuvardhan and the Cholas. So Hanuman also considered the avatar of Vishiva. So Cholas were Shaivites and Vishnuvardhan was Vaishnav. Now Vaishnava faction is Garuda and Hanuman is Shiva faction. So it's very interesting to see. Let's see what other theories come. And after the Chennakeshava temple, we proceeded to Bengaluru. And at night, I met Pranav Pawar, one of my very close friends. The next day, I met some other close friends of mine, and then I just got into a bus and came back to Pune. So this was a very. Additionally, on Sunday, 10th of May, we went to Bookworm, the bookstore which had recently faced flooding, and there I bought a lot of books, gave one to a friend, and enjoyed a lot. And then I just got into a bus and came back. So great experience. This was really a great trip, enriching trip, and I'll definitely remember it.